Hello, wonderful humans. Welcome back. Let me get some more light on over here. I may actually like that look right there, though. Is that better or worse? Let me know in the comments. Not that I can see the comments. Actually, I can. Welcome to another installment. We're about halfway through as far as the time that we have to work on the game jam. So we've got tomorrow and half of, or today and half of tomorrow, basically. We've had a day and a half. It's a 3-day jam. There's a day and a half left. Pull up the ldjam.com page here. Let's slide right on over to the other side of the screen. We open that up and refresh because that's old from yesterday. We have, oh, I gotta get over here out of your way. Maybe down here would be good. There we go. We have 1 day, 5 hours, and 38 minutes. So here we go. Where have we got? Not very far. We have a working engine. We have most of our components and things all set up. So now all we gotta do, as the man says, is position ourselves on a reasonable spot in the screen, swap our screen around so that we can all see what's going on where. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we're just going to switch everything to the other side. Because I'm mostly going to live on that side. You can go away. You can get much bigger. Look at that. Let's move this down. I don't need that much space for errors. I don't have that many errors. I can only resolve one error at a time, is more like it. Or I'm only going to. Okay. Here we go. As things need to change, they will. Hold on one moment. Okay, where were we? We were having a blast, I think. Sure. Okay. It's gonna take a little getting used to coding on this side of the screen, but I can handle that. I can get used to it. I just realized that with moving my camera, the composition looked really weird when the code is behind me. So we're here. We're gonna adapt and make it work. That's what winners do. And we are winners. Okay, so we got some functions we need to stub out here, or stub. We got some stub functions here. We need to fill out. But for now, I've been setting up all the different items. A couple of these actually will have entities in them also. Some of them are just going to be helper functions. That will be passed to colliders, so we got to make a few of those too. So make harvest corn is going to be both. It'll be passed to a collider. It will destroy the entity that it was called against. It will. I don't know if it can do that. I have to. I mean, I'll find a way to get it to the right context. It'll remove the entity that's called from the game. It'll make a new entity of that some corner bound, and actually we're not gonna do. We're gonna make it simple. We'll add a particle emitter to it. We'll add a just delete component to it. So particle emitter gets processed first. The delete stuff gets done at the end of the update. And we'll flag process before delete on the. Oh, it doesn't have that That's not an engine feature. That's a sound system feature. So we'll throw the delete thing on it though, and then it'll get deleted. So particle system, it'll burst some particles into the particle world, and then they'll go do their thing, and it'll all be great. Words. Sounds are better than words. We all know that. Okay, where was I? I was explaining all the things I'm doing. Now I will do all the things I was just explaining. A sprite. A new sprite component. It's a sprite. So this is the URL. So that's going to be, well, image URL. Then that's all we pass into a sprite component, just the image URL. It takes care of everything else. There's no scaling, no setting the width or the height. Maybe that's a bad thing. Super easy to fix if we decide we need to. Currently, this gets the width and height of the image, draws it, that width and height. I can also make it scale to wherever so it fits in the area, but not today. Maybe today. We'll see. I think it's going to be easier just to scale my sprites ahead of time. So these are all set up. We just need to add these guys now. So we have game.add component. Oops. And we're going to just we got 3 components, right? Yeah. So we got to add background. We're going to add text. We're going to add image. Okay, so what this should do, on our render UI thingamajig bibbly bop thing, there's a couple things we got to do. There's a few things we got to do. Yeah. What was I saying? On our render UI thing, I need to we have to have a callback for this. If you don't have a callback, it won't work. Yeah, it's got to have a valid callback function so that the UI does something. Otherwise, it's pretty pointless. Okay. Things we also want to make are a health bar, health part. Yeah, just have to keep popping these things out, and then at the end of the day, we'll get something functional. And all our stuff. We haven't passed anything to that yet, so it shouldn't break the game if we try to load it. So let's try come back here and reload the game. Nope. Missing line 82, line 82. Are we missing? Oh, we're missing this. Missing that after list, line 82. I'm not missing anything. Might be missing something else. All right. Do. I don't see what I'm missing there. Let's check and see what it's looking at. Line 8. Background. Okay, background. .add component. Oh, our new UI component is not completed here, right? Yeah, new UI component. I think that's just, it's really just almost, well, it holds lots of information. It actually does a lot. Okay. You meant 81. And what did I just do? Cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Battleground. Not sure how I guess it'll be bulk ground. Don't bulk. Okay, what are we still hung up on now? Missing line 82. No, we fixed that. Pretty sure that's all good now. Let's bring this in. That's out so I can see things in full context. Line 82 is this one. We have polygon should be a capital P. Didn't complain about that though. I thought I just fixed this. Did I hit Control Z and undo my fix? Now I look like an idiot on live internet. Oh no, people on the internet will know they're not super duper smart. 83 new entity. What do you planning about? Read declaration of formal parameter. Oh dear, yes, that is a problem, isn't it? Also, this is not text is. We'll just change this to label, title. Missing line 86. Indeed, it is missing. Missing at line 88. I swear I skimmed down and looked like it had everything. Oh, we put an extra one in. It wasn't missing, it was an extra. Unexpected token, line 98. That unexpected token on line 95. Function. Graphics.js. Transform is undefined. 188. Okay. I know what this is. It's using transform instead of instead of this dot transform. Line 88 is inside the circle component. I'm not even using the circle component. Really? Line 188. Oh, that makes more sense. 188 calling on a thing that doesn't have a transform. That's what's going on. So one of these guys, do you have a transform component? Component. You never even get called, so that's see transform components all across the board. Okay, let's reload it. Line 188, transform is undefined. Okay, so let's just find line 188 in graphics. In 188, translate, transform. It has component transform. Transform equals any get component. Okay, we know it has a camera because we checked if it has a camera. We did not check if it has a transform. It should have a transform or it shouldn't have gotten here. Shouldn't be on this list. Oh, this is entities, not sorted entities. Set the camera transforms. We have something with a camera without a transform. We have a camera with no transform. That is correct. We are idiots. And all the way up here, I took the transform off the jukebox and then I added a camera to it. Dot. Okay, add a component, add component. It's not defined. Not when you use a comma. Okay, I don't know why it has so much trouble, this computer, but it likes to drop the stream when I... At least I know what's going on. Okay, so I can move around. If I click in the window, I can move around my guy. My tractor. I can drive my tractor around. Yay! Now I need to make 4 rotations of my tractor. I actually have a real tractor being worked up, but I don't have it yet. So we'll cross that bridge later. Right now he's not z-sorted. We're gonna have to z-sort based on y. So it's actually gonna be y sorted. Yeah, we got a y sort. Okay. Yes, I just yeah. Sorry, thinking. I'm gonna go back on this so we don't have to listen to that music drone on and on and on and on and on. Okay. So we compile again. I fixed all the syntax errors. Now I just have to fix all the bugs. And actually finish coding because this doesn't all quite work. I don't know why it didn't say font is not. It should have caught that in the compiler. I'd be like, there's nothing here named font. Font we're gonna use. I actually gonna have to go back. That's not you. I'm lost. I've changed things too much. What did I have down there? Oh, I had. Where'd my developers? Oh, they're like rolled up or something. Yeah, that's what I did. I want to be able to roll things up or down. Okay. We're doing some troubleshooting here, right? Because Really, I'm just being lazy. In my what should I passing to the or the text component? Let's see how good it is at. No, that's exactly how it's that's not exactly how it's defined. Okay, that was my question. Will it? Okay. Um, Here is the. Oh, okay, let's check it. Display as the content, and the font family as the font size, as the color, and alignment of the text as a line, for example. Okay, it's just text. Good. We'll get on that in a minute. I gotta go check on kiddos. I'll be back. Stretch my legs. I'll see you soon. Just as soon as I can get my scenes. I really need to put this scene. Oh, and I'm back. I left it with a hot mic. Well, that's unfortunate. Bear with me for another moment. I know, we were just here. We're going to do a little bit of setup. Show you some behind the scenes. I want this button right here. So we're going to create a binding. Push that button. There we go. Listen once. Okay. So when I click on that, wait, did that already do something? I might have already. I don't think I have that assigned to anything. No, I haven't assigned anything. Listen once. None. Switch scenes. Scene switching. Scene 2 because I used the best. Oh, that's a toggle. Oops, I have that set as a toggle. Well, double click to get there. Not the end of the world. Oh. What happened to my... What happened to what you see? Scene capture sources. Oh, it also turns that on and off. That's why it's a toggle. These are all toggles though. Okay. Let's go edit that. Listen once. Don't think this is used for anything all the way over here. That's way down. I just unbind the other binding. I don't use that anymore. Yeah, we'll just keep this binding. Okay, and then we're gonna go find the other one that uses it. Channel control. Okay, we have another one that's like hides replay. Nope, mute desktop. Hide. Show screen, hide screen. I believe that's the one. We can just disable those. Okay, now we just gotta turn that back on. There we go. Technical difficulties are crisis averted. Let's just not start playing the song again at the end. I gotta add another song in. Okay. Apparently it only plays one song once. It should keep playing it when it runs out, but you know, it's a new engine. It's very new. It's like 2 weeks old from conception. 3 weeks old from conception. About 3 weeks, yeah. Is it? I need to go back on my channel. It's 2 or 3 weeks. It's not that long. Okay. So that is Chat GPT, that's where we were. I remember where we were now. Chat GPT was giving us a hand with how to make this work. So font size is a font family. Font size is going to be, I'm going to start with 12. Color is going to be, we'll do black for now. We'll probably change it. And align is going to be left or center. I think that's what I want. Okay, now let's say make UI. We will give it a position of 0, 0. We're going to give it, or 9, 9. Sure, why not? We'll give it an image title of test UI. I guess we could use the traditional hello world. We're going to give it a image of dot slash PNG, and we'll give it a callback. Pick one. Health bar. Okay, so now when we reload the Slim Reaper, we should get an error. Add component is not a function because I probably spelled component wrong or something. Add component. Add entity. Game.add component is not a function. That is correct. Okay, there's our UI. He's in a black box because we didn't put a color. Oh, it's clicked. Click. Oh, it's not running. Oh, entity is not defined. Line 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. What? Input.js. Oh, 2, 4, 5. E-N-T. Yeah. Extra keystroke in there. Entity is not defined. 2, 4, 5. It is now defined. Alright, looks like we have to go play the game. Oh, not that one. Engine. Go to entity. No, input. Reload it. Whoops. That works too, by the way. Level editor. Slim Reaper. Okay. Camiar is not defined. Also, line 249. Point in polygon is not a function. Input 251. What's the name of the function then? Start, stop. Update. Do. Hi. Oh, you got stickers? Where did you find those? Should Dad be worried? Did we throw that in vector and then we left it labeled as being in this? Did I just take this off of it? I was like, this could be useful for everybody. That's why I imported it from vector. State is not defined. Input line 28. Line 28. And handling callbacks. State is not defined. This dot callbacks dot is it this dot state?
Help me.
Yeah, it should be this dot state. Yeah, you gotta be ready every time I go do that. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, because it's right into the UI camera, and the UI camera then gets centered to the center of the screen, because... Oh dear. So, it needs to be at the halfway point of the screen. That's the problem right here. The camera, the UI camera, should be... I really should make a separate entity for the UI camera, but... 400 and 300. Magic numbers. There we go. That was a bit odd. Okay, so you can go up. We can't ever get there. That's fine. This guy up here. Oh, I should move. There we go. So this guy is all more or less fine. He's needs to be offset by half his body width from. Yeah. Question is, well, I don't know if anything happens because I can't click on it. Okay. So, make UI. Let's open up this real quick because I don't remember. Not test collision. Test full. Test full. Please don't rip my chair apart. Test full. We have some. Hey! I said don't rip my chair apart. Test full. Yeah, we have. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, I'll come get you started in a minute, okay? All right, I'll get it started in a minute. I'm trying to. Yes, Paw Patrol in 1 minute as soon as I remember what I need to type and type it in. So we need to go comma, and then we need to make a color. No. Hey, stop ripping my chair apart. Okay. Hello world. Hey, it didn't die this time. I'll leave you with this lovely thing going. Okay. We're back again. Now we need to actually test whether or not the UI works. I guess I could. I'm really confused about this. Oh, I know I'm an idiot. That's what's wrong. It's not drawn from the bottom corner, so this needs to be drawn at 15. Oh, sorry, that 95 was fine for that. 95 is fine. This needs to be drawn at 15. And it's why no, it's plus. Yeah, plus is correct. I don't know why it's, oh, 'cause it's centered on that point. Okay, so then I should do an x of 50, not 15. That, obviously. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, you didn't die. Let's see if we can kill it this time. I think it can only reload. So I don't know how to reload now. Double check the file hasn't changed. That's too hard. Still, he's in the wrong place. Hey, what do I say here? X plus 50, y plus 15. It's like it didn't reload the file. Yeah. Okay, I give up. Let's go down here. Doesn't help anything. I'm not gonna replay. Probably replay anything. Down here. Plus 15. Well, it's 100 by 100, so that's part of the problem. But that's the image. I fixed the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Okay, our image is 100 by 100, so. Yeah, I just have to scale it. I'm gonna go 5. 5. Now this stuff doesn't even matter. Not even a little bit. But okay. I'm gonna put it at 0, 0, 0, and we're gonna stack them. Actually, I'm gonna make them at 700. And then that's gonna be at 90. No, it's gonna be at. We'll go 5. We'll go 110. And we'll go 220. Just leave a nice little gap between each one. Hello world, hello world, hello world. Hello coffee, am I right? Hold on a second. All right, I thought for a second there I left the hot mic again, but I'm just an idiot. One way or another, I'm always an idiot, right? Okay, now it's time to test the UI components. So, I guess the quickest way to test the UI components is to pull up UI and okay. Do we hide stuff we don't need, like dates, and instead of hiding some stuff we do need, like the name? Yeah, it's an input. Well, yeah, UI is part of input. So, hey, I already had it open. All right, so we just have to come down about here If not used, no, we're looking for this. If used, we're gonna got 150 engine input and go down around line 150, 250. Come on, you can do it. 250. There we go. And we didn't trigger the thing. Yeah. I'll be right back. Sorry, what's up, buddy? I don't know where. You guys take him out and Lawrence has a person? He has no person. Well, he needs a person. Here's a person. Okay. Let's give this another shot. Productivity. somebody posted on the Jam page, um, when you're having your team meetings, get up and stretch. Oh my word, get up and stretch. I'm up every 10 minutes to run upstairs. I don't need to get up and stretch. Thank you. Okay, so we're not getting here. Is point in polygon. Viewport. Okay, so we're going there. Point in polygon. Viewport projection. Collision. Okay, let's. Can I make this bigger? Nope. So we're defining viewport projection here. So I need to look one more frame, I guess. Go one more frame. I don't need that much. Yeah, that's good. Frame. Point in polygon. Okay, viewport collision or projection is 705. Collision is this thing has a list of vertices, and that's usable. I think. Don't need to do collision.vertices, do I? So I know this is going to return. This is going to jump me out after this if, so this is going to jump me out to here. So if I go next, I'm going all the way around. Okay. Well, so here should be able to run. I guess here we should be able to run till I'm in here. And when I'm in here, in any of these, we should be hitting hits. Because we're going for each camera. Kids getting upset at each other again. I gotta go deal. All right, taking bets now. How long it's gonna last? I should have a counter. Time since I had to deal with the kids last. I'm not complaining, by the way. I don't want anybody to think I'm complaining. I just think it's funny. It is slightly frustrating when you can't keep your train of thought going. Okay, so that does cause clicking in it. Well, okay, we do have a UI component attached, right? That would be just my. Yeah, why doesn't work? Because I don't have a UI component attached. I got a UI component. And UI component is UI, right? I mean, it would complain it doesn't exist if that was wrong, spelled wrong. So, doesn't a UI component need? Nope. It's back down here. Yes, we can look at it over here. Is there a hide me button for that? Ah, this is so laggy. Ah. I gotta get a new computer. Maybe it's a new operating system. Why are you lagging out like this? I just think my whole computer just. What we're doing is not that intensive on anything resources, okay? Okay. Come on. I may have to stop streaming. This is not going well. All right. We're trying to figure out. So let's collision. Let's do a bit of debugging, troubleshooting, all of that stuff. Let's get over here and maybe come down to the bottom and maybe shrink a little bit. There we go. That's pretty useless information down there. Let's go down to the bottom, over to the side. There we go. Okay. Point in polygon. Not used. Clicked. Copy. Sorry, let's try that again. Yeah. Okay. Whoever had like 3 minutes, you win. I'll be back. I should do a running total of how long I spend actually working versus doing stuff with kids. And another counter of trips upstairs. That would be hilarious. Let's do that. So I've got nothing better to do. It's not like I'm in the middle of a game jam. What's this scene 3? A blank scene. Perfect. Okay. No sources. Well, that's just too bad. Right, so what I want to do, we're actually going to drop over into studio mode so we can see everything. And no, this doesn't work as layout doesn't work as well in studio mode, but so we're going to go to this other new scene and we're going to add some sources. Um, I'm going to do this another time because I got to do scripting and all that. So let's go back out of studio mode. Throw OBS back over here. Get back to our project because that could turn into half a day's play, just adding a script that counts. Well, every time I go to that other scene, this scene right here, it could count one trip upstairs and one trip to go. Or yeah, one trip upstairs. Here's another one. Back, be back. Burp. To be fair, my 7-year-old has made great progress in reading. Um, he can now navigate game menus without me having to point. I can just tell him what word he needs to use instead of having to point, at least most of the time. A couple weeks before Christmas, he wasn't doing that. He would just say, I can't read, I can't read. So he's figured out that he knows how to read. He knew how to read. He just didn't know that he knew how to read. He wouldn't try unless he had somebody there to help him. So I'm super happy with that. Okay. I'm tired. I'm not getting enough sleep. But I couldn't sleep right now anyway. The kids would jump in my bed every 2 minutes and wake me up. Yeah, I'm gonna make a stat screen that tracks like how many interruptions I've had and how long, how much time. So like a little pie graph is like kids programming, uh, or streaming, you know, and then that waiting screen. This one it can have like the pie graph just like grow as. Not a bad movie. Movie is fine. You just it's fine. That movie is fine. All right, buddy. I don't even know which occupying time. We'll find something when this is on. Okay, you're good at playing. The movie not sure yet. Yeah. We'll let our know. Okay. You can be a nice big brother and let her watch it. Can you do that? Yeah. All right. Good job. Good job being a good big brother. How come you decided just like it. It has a bad guy in it, but kitty hugs. Oh. What? Play Lost Planet. Okay, we're not done with this movie. We'll set up Lost Planet. Okay. You just gotta pay attention and come get me when she's done. Okay. You gotta come get me. Go watch all at Randy play the game or play your own game. You're playing good Lego games, right? Lego game is too scary. As I was saying, I didn't have to go upstairs though. I'm still not done yet. Well, let's see if I can get anything done before we go on another adventure up the stairs. More in there than I thought there was. I almost had a drinking problem. Just coffee. Just stains everything. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Okay. Active collision. Okay, so our collision and collision vertices. Collision callbacks. Okay, so we're collision is that collision is set. You would think I wrote this longer than yesterday, as much trouble as I'm having remembering what's what. Collision, we can do this. There we go. Collision equals entity.get component. Collision. Okay, so we want to know about entity, I guess. It has a camera. UI camera. It has a transform, has a collision, and it has a UI component, has a render component. Okay, so this is the UI dude. That's good. Oh, yeah, we're already filtered down into the does it have a UI component? It has a UI component. Um, I don't know why I would use the word collision. Oh, because it's a collision component. It's the thing we're checking the collision against. Point and polygon. So it's right here. We call point and polygon is not returning a proper value. So the viewport projections are point. So it's 705. That seems. And the collision. So this is the viewport projection of the mouse. 705. So we're at 7. Okay, where are we drawing our collision components at? We're at 705. So that's the viewport projection of. Okay, collision is the wrong thing. I actually want to be passing in the cursor position, which comes from. Why did I use a collision component? Well, I used a collision component to get the polygon. So it should be like collision.vertices because this just takes a polygon, not a. Okay, let's check real quick. What does our polygon in collision, because that's what we're getting from collision, is a polygon. So let's open up collision. A collision component has vertices. Oh no, it's in vector, sorry. And vector is not in the project for some reason. Open, even though it's right there. I gotta explore that later. Okay, so point in polygon takes a point and a polygon. Polygon is just an array. Okay, so that's problem number one. We're passing in the collision instead of the polygon. So here I need to say dot vertices. I rolled that up for some reason. Okay, so in input, we want to pass in dot vertices. Did I spell that right? Collision. We'll just do this and make sure. No, I did not. Spelling is not my strong point, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so now let's see if we get inside there. Okay. Nope. Okay. I'm not getting inside there. Okay, viewport projection should be. We're projecting the wrong thing into the viewport here. We should be. This should be the mouse position viewport projected. Plus the transform of the. Right, so we projected. So we need to add this to these. Or subtract it. We have a mouse position in our UI event, right? We got UI dot or input.x and input.y. Okay? We need to use that because that's what we're trying to put in here. Not so this should be input x, input y. So let mouse transformed equal new vector x dot x comma y we can just pass input into it. Okay, so now we have mouse transformed, and then we need to add we need to what's the viewport projection? We're taking the camera transform and we're subtracting it from the transform, which is a transform vector entity get components transform. So it's the transform of the UI component. So that maps the UI component into real space, which is what it yeah, it maps the UI component into real space. So we need to update, we need a new polygon basically that is transformed by that, which I have a function somewhere that does that. Don't know if it's in the collision system. What's going on, phone? Trying to look at notifications. No. Okay. So this should be this needs to be, or we can subtract the viewport projection from the mouse. Okay. Yeah, so we subtract the view, so it's at this location in the viewport. We subtract that from the mouse. So viewport projection. Okay. Now this becomes mouse transformed, and that Should actually work, I think. Except I syntaxed or typoed or something. Line 251 identifier. At line 251, let mouse transformed equal new. I guess this can be a const, can't it? Vector input dot subtract. We don't need 2 here because we have that one there. Okay. Reload. Hey, we're hitting the breakpoint. We're hitting that breakpoint. Of course, we're hitting that breakpoint. There we go. It's loaded. Okay. Should be hitting that breakpoint now. So let's go ahead and hit this breakpoint. Point in polygon. Mouse transformed as nan. Nan. Collision is a collision. Collision vertices is a collision vertices. Okay. Why is mouse transformed nan? Mouse transformed object equals x and y. Input object. Viewport projection. Okay. Oh, see. Entity.has component. Has component undefined. Camera. UID. Hold on, let's go back through. Entity has component, camera ID, player camera. We can keep going. UI camera. Okay. So now we're going to go, we'll go all the way to there. So mouse transformed, vector input. So we're going to take the x and y out of this. Dot subtract, undefined. Subtract is not a defined function. Okay, I gotta do another, yeah, you can't call it on a new function thing, whatever, in the jig. So we gotta say mouse equals let's try that. Okay. Silly. Balloons in and out of here. Been rough with it? It's getting old. How you doing? You having fun? Yeah, it broke. It's okay. Don't freak. Okay. Maybe we can stitch it up later if we feel like it. Yeah, maybe later. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have vertices, collision, we transform is nan still. Now start subtract. Function is subtract, right? Let's transform as nan because subtract is undefined. Subtract is a vector 2 function, so, or vector, not vector 2. We don't have vector 2s in this engine. We only have one kind of vector in this engine. Vector dot subtract. Did I spell subtract wrong? Inputs. It's working there. It's what? What do you mean do with it? I'm not. No, I'm kind of working on stuff, kiddo. Aw, a balloon. Aw, it's a nice balloon. You talking to the microphone? Let me say something. Yeah. Okay. All right. You heard it from her. The remote. It's right here. It's right here. Here's the remote. Here's the balloon. Okay. Back. Back to it. Bang, pop, pow. Okay, where are we? We are checking what point and polygon, blah blah blah. We're trying to figure out why subtract is undefined when we call it on a mouse, which is a new vector. VECTOR. It takes. I mean, I can. That should work. The input. Let's double check. Input has an X and Y, right? Input, mouse, object, X is undefined. Oh, well, that'll do it. If our input, entity.has component, camera ID. Camera translate is fine. This one subtract is says is undefined. Transform subtract is undefined. So you got dot get component is undefined. It's got a lot of undefinedness going on in here. Stop dropping that. You're gonna break it. You want it to work? On. That's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's supposed to bump into things. Okay. Mouse transformed is not defined. Mouse object is undefined. New vector takes a tuple. Should take anything with an X and Y, right? As an X and a Y, it should work. It doesn't. Okay, it's not a big deal to fix it. I just thought I could cheat the system. I thought it worked that way. Input dot X. Oh, sorry. Colon X. X colon input dot X. Comma Y colon. That's why. I did it that way. Okay, see if that fixed. Mouse is 0, 0 now. So mouse transformed is negative 700, negative 5, which translates into the vector space. It's outside the polygon, obviously. Okay. Why did I roll that up or whatever I just did? There it is. Stop rolling it up. That's the way you get rid of it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's test it. Hey, we got inside. Okay. It lagged the game out super bad. Oh, lagged my computer out. Okay. Don't worry, it's just my computer. Absolute garbage. Okay. Cool. That breaks everything. What? No. You can't handle that much torque, kiddo. Yeah. Game jam, playing with remote control cars. It's all part of the fun. Okay. Here we go. We can fire that. One thing I just realized, I don't think we ever set it so outside here. We need to make sure that the state, so UI dot equals help me out, Chad, if you're there. What's a good name for when a thing is outside an object? It's not like outside component, whatever. Outside UI. Miss. They're gonna go with miss. You have a minute? Oh, I don't have anything to attack yet. Okay. Good name for the state when the mouse is outside. So we have up when it's up, we have down when it's down, we have hover when it's inside, um, and not up or down. Or yeah, if it's inside, it's hovered. If it's not inside, I just say outside. I'm gonna stick with outside. I like outside. As soon as my IDE lets me. IDE is a word. Not necessarily my integrated editor that does code highlight, syntax highlighting and stuff. That's not an IDE. Unintegrated. U- UDE, unintegrated development environment. Um, Unexpected string literal. Yeah, I have to say equals there, don't I? Idiot. Okay, there we go. And now, ooh. Okay, and now we should be getting some interesting readings. So now we should be able to add callback functions and have them be called to a UI component. So the callback function for UI component, when you add it to the UI component, you're adding a when you add the callback function to the UI component, you're adding a thing and another thing. You put a tag, which is the state. So when the state is set, then that function gets called. Hold on, I've got a kid calling me upstairs, so I'll be back shortly. Enjoy this music while I go do other exciting things. All right. Well, our lovely background music has taken a break. This game doesn't restart it for some reason. It's something else I got to look into. It's supposed to restart it if there's not another song available. Also, my mic is a little bit. Anyway, it's a mic. That's what it is. My mic is a bit microphony, as in fake, as in a cheap $15, no, $30 set, I think. Okay. Big Brother resolved the issue. Maybe not. Let me go make sure everybody's fine. We're getting I'm sorries. Well, he's not hurt. All right. Well, let's figure this out. Go down to the bottom of the page. Yeah. All the way to the left. Not all the way to the left. That would be out here. Bye. That's pretty good. That looks pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. But snazzy, I mean, it looks okay. It's tolerable. I can live with that. Oh, let's turn this on. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit better lighting. I do need a nice bright light for this hair light. We can do I don't know, maybe some. Put me in a. Oh, the balloon broke. That's too bad. I don't have another one. Sorry, kiddo. We don't have any more. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Well, this is a total distraction from what I'm trying to do. Hi. You're talking to side right here.
I just hate it. I just hate it. I just hate it. I should hate
I need to use my mouse. Okay. Are we done with it? All right. We'll put it up here. Okay. Nope. Okay. Or you thoroughly distracted me. I don't remember. Oh, I was going to redirect callback. Write a callback function to test this. We have a callback function. It just doesn't have anything inside it. So let's make it have something inside it. Something very useful and productive. And then we go into here. And that's obviously how you add a health bar. You reload the game. What's all about? Oh, we haven't added a callback yet. Yeah, so you have to say. Whoa! Yeah, we don't actually register a callback. So we have to say. Over here. We need to register a callback for this. So.
Yeah, I'm on the phone and I'll play my phone.
Don't touch the microphone. Grab up here if you need to move it. Not the microphone itself. You grab up here so it doesn't make as bad of noises. No, not there. Here, you grab up here. If you move it, you grab up here and move it. Okay? You don't grab this. You grab this. Don't touch the blue part where it makes a lot of noise. Ideally, you don't touch that either. Maybe you can touch it down here if you want. Don't touch that. Nope, don't touch that. It makes it noise. Okay. Out of the UI component, it is called. It's not really called anything. We don't have access to it. You have to have access to it, or we can't. So we gotta say const UI UI. Let's see. I'm gonna UI dot register callback, and the callback is going to be a tag of up, and it's going to be a function of callback. That should make it so that the health bar function gets called. Oh, I missed a parenthesis somewhere. 82, I missed a parenthesis. Oh, we got an extra thing there. New UI component. There we go. Oh, register callback is not a function. UI.register callback. Okay. Input. Please don't play with the microphone. UI component handle callback. Register callback. That very much is a function of UI components. It's right here. UI probably typed something wrong. Don't see the difference. Okay. All right, we got things running again, so should happen. Click. Should get a callback. Oh, I gotta put. This is so annoying. This lagginess. Slim. Oh, health bar. Right point there. Now we come in here and click. Whoa. It did not get to the health bar. To that. Okay. Well, that's fun. Did not get to the health bar or the callback, so why did we not get to the callback? Health bar. Health bar. Let's look at. This is unusable. This is unusable. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I mean, I could stream with my other computer, my laptop, I guess. And pick a spot, kiddo. Okay, let's put health bar. Corn. Health bar. Comma. Please be careful. Corn. And we're gonna make this one be cow. Okay, and this is gonna go pop corn. And this is gonna be hit cow. So now, do we dare do this? lag everything out for a minute. Oh, we got to put z depths on these that make sense. And these transform components. Right now, they don't make sense. Z dot. The transform component. Comma. 12. Let's see. The text is on top of everything, so that's going to be a 4. Oh, 104. And then this will be, comma, his image is next. 103. And then this, if we can find the transform, is going to be the 2. Well, that didn't work. I mean, it probably just didn't reload slimreaper.js for some reason. Reload. No, it didn't work. Oh, because this is 102 and this is 101. There we go. That'll... Corn cow health bar. Perfect. Okay. Not the snazziest UI in the world, but it's a UI. I'll remake it with like nicer corners, semi-rounded, maybe like 4 pixel or 4-point rounding. You all know the difference. You all know. Maybe I'll just chamfer the corners on this side, but not on this side, so like little tabs that come out. I can even make them be little tabs that come out. Reveal as new ones come in. You got it. Good job, kiddo. Okay. So what we're supposed to be doing here is testing if any of these ever get called. But then nothing happens in those functions. The last update, I'm pretty sure, is what is doing this. It just has completely wrecked my ability to do anything if I'm live streaming. New NVIDIA drivers, and they do this. Lagginess. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of copy this do nothing code that I made. What do you have in hit cow? It's just so we have a line we can. Ooh, a bowl. And now we wait. I don't know if you can hear me or not. This is just as bad of an experience in person. Just as bad of an experience in person as it is live streaming. Maybe worse in person, actually. These lags are happening on my computer too, not just... It's like the whole computer just freezes up. Okay, callbacks aren't getting called. We already knew that, but now we really know it. When callbacks are called, we'll know which callback called when by whom, and so we're gonna just we're gonna stretch this up a bit more, give ourselves a little more space. We're gonna hide. Okay. Okay. Like the CPU is just, I'm just gonna pause for a while. I'm not happy. Going on straight. That's what it's like. Okay, we are in the input component. We're gonna see if this handle callbacks ever gets called. It is getting called. When it gets called, callbacks is an array. It is undefined. Well, it's actually a map. He's like saying, this don't callbacks. Okay, let's go to input.js and put this in front of all those. Handle callbacks. Callback. Wait, I do. Const callback. If callback. Callback. Okay. Yeah, const callback. This dot callbacks. This dot state. State is outside. Oh, the state is outside. Um, did I tell it that? What did I tell it when I registered the callback? Callback is on up. Well, the state is not up, so up only gets fired if you're in it when you press it and you're out of it. Okay, let's clear that. Let's run. If callback. Oh no, I thought we had. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Callback is health bar. State is up. Okay. Well, let's go to where the state gets set to up. I can add a debugging if in there that says if state is up. And yeah. I want that one, not that one. Okay. Continue. Okay. Yeah, I got there because you had clicked. ID did not equal input ID. Okay. Oh. Why did it equal up? Oh, we're checking if it equals up. Okay, so the UI state should equal up. One problem we might be having is that this looped through on all the cameras. And it sets the state to out. So we almost need to reset all of them just to outside. Or nothing or something. Okay. So it is getting set. Let's go to here where we call. Where do we process the callbacks? If any dot has UI component, cost UI. UI don't handle callbacks. Okay. UI state is outside. UI state is outside. UI state is outside. Oh, get that off there. Okay. You got it? I think. Yeah, it's always going to be outside now. I can't get it inside. It's impossible. Okay. Please don't. I think that it's always getting set to outside because it gets checked by the other camera. And the other camera gets defined later. Yeah, let's not put that right there. Don't put things on Dad's screens. It can scratch them or make them dirty and make them hard to see. Okay? Yeah. Well, I've got problems to deal with. Yes, we're back. How long, though? That's the question. On everybody's mind, how long are we back for? What are we up to? We were debugging. Now we have to spend 5 minutes getting my head back in the right headspace to understand where I was at. Okay, we're debugging. The problem is when you click a UI component, it gets overwritten by another UI component. So after we process the callbacks, we should set the states to undefined every frame. Then they are to outside, and then they'll get reset the next frame if they're still inside. That's fine. So let's do that. Don't want to do this here. We want to do it after we handle the callbacks. Okay. Where's the breakpoint? We're paused at. Handle callbacks. Yeah, we don't need to break there. Now, okay. Hey, we got something called, at least once. Health bar. Why is health bar being called when the game starts? Let's look at our callback trace. Call stack, handle callbacks, called it. I think they all default to up. That's why they default to up. So that's easy fix. Input. We want our UI state to default to outside. Hey, kiddo. Okay, so now we just have to check when we set it if it already equals up. Or, yeah, if it already equals up, we only get one thing. So we have to prioritize. What are our priorities? Up comes first, then down. Not that you ever have the both, but ups, then downs, then hovers. Right? So if input state is equals up, if input ID. Hey. Sorry, emergency. You, hey, listen to me. You do not, hey, listen to me. This is important. You do not touch these. This is medicine that will make you sick. Not all meth makes sick. It's not a toy. You need hugs? Dad took care of it. Got the medicine where you can't get to it, so you won't have to be tempted by it anymore. Put it away where it goes. Oh, it's not your fault. Mom left it out, and you don't know any better. I don't have any cookies. Can you show me? Oh. Hmm. This crisis averted. I could going to try. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're trying to prioritize. I'll be back. Actually, I'm going to end the stream for now. I just realized it's lunchtime, so I'm going to get some lunch together. We're going to eat. We might come back and stream after. I might just work without streaming. It doesn't do me much good streaming, other than it's fun, but sometimes it's not fun. So we'll see what I feel like. I'll get back. So I'll see you later. Have a great day, and I hope if you're joining in the jam that why are you watching this? You got things to do. Catch you later. Bye.